What's going on, YouTube? What is going on? Sombra del Piso back again with another video. This time, the day isn't as nice and as beautiful as the other days in the past, or for the past few days. As you could see, it's incredibly overcast, wet, and cold here in Brooklyn, New York. But I thought it was a perfect opportunity. I just came from the gym this morning. You know, I had to hit my back and shoulders, had to do that. And I figured it'll be a great opportunity to sort of talk about a very controversial topic. What's up, how we doing? How we doing? All right. What up? There's been a situation that's come about recently, and it's people talking about some topic called the passport bros. I mentioned it, actually, I put it as a title in my first 2 videos on my channel. Apparently it has a very, very bad rap connected to it for one reason or another. Today, we're gonna talk about what exactly is a passport bro, what makes up a passport bro, what's the popular consensus on the definition of a passport bro, and what I believe a true passport bro to be. Maybe you'll think, I'm at odds with the popular consensus or the popular belief of what a passport bro is supposed to be. Yes and no, but we're gonna get into that. My plan today is I'm gonna go, first of all, I'm gonna get some nourishment. That's what I'm gonna do. And then we're going to head to yet another wonderful filming spot to have a long, seclusive chat. It is incredibly rainy, super overcast, but not super cold, so that's very good. At least we don't have the triumvirate that's a herald for bad weather, right? So right now I'm on the move. I'm gonna go to one of my favorite bagel spots, pick up some nourishment, and then we're going to head to the city. Bro, it's actually raining incredibly hard. Yeah, it's kind of nuts. Maybe we'll go to the city, maybe not. We'll see what happens. We'll see how we feel. Man, I wish this camera could zoom in. I wanted to give you guys a look on how the downtown Brooklyn is looking like right now. It's like there's this building that was erected a little recently in the past 2 years. It's called One City Point. It's near DeKalb Mall, and it's super tall. It's like this residential complex. I think it's a hybrid, a commercial residential complex, but it's super tall. It's that black building in the front there, and it's a little foggy as well. Me encanta tu camisa. Equipo Colombia. Sí, viva Colombia. Here we are, Bergen Bagel. Let's get some food. So here we are. We're just waiting to get some sustenance. Definitely getting like 3 bagels minimum. Hey, how are you? You ready? Can I have 1 everything bagel toasted with butter and jelly, and then let me have 2 sesame seed bagels toasted with eggs and avocado. I just finished 2 of the bagels. I'm gonna save the 3rd one for when I get to the filming spot. Well, we're at Barclays Center. All right, we'll come in. We'll cause I'm gonna be drenched. Can you imagine if I biked in this? Yeah, we'll take a subway. Hello, station. So yeah, perhaps since we're on the move, in transit to where we need to go, we can have a little discussion on what a passport bro is, right? First of all, what is the de facto objective definition of a passport bro? It's according to some New Zealand article that references Urban Dictionary, and they're saying here that passport bros are men who prefer to date foreign women in other countries. This is because they believe Western women have been influenced by cultural and societal pressures to behave in a certain way that is naturally not very favorable to or in coordination with their behavior. They, as in the passport bros. It seems like this definition is a little accurate. I think that this definition sort of grabs also one facet of the very multifaceted moniker that is the passport bros. As I suspected, it's still raining really hard, but we gotta get it done. The views, the scenery is at stake. What's going on, YouTube? MintyPinto back once again, and this time I'm in the city. I don't have the nicest view. Well, not for you guys, but for me, I do have a nice view. What exactly is a passport bro? Popular media outlets deem the passport bros as some sort of a group that's primarily African American, that's going abroad to sleep and have relationships with foreign women, because apparently the pick of women over where they're from, usually in Western countries such as United States, Europe, well, Western Europe, in the West, the pick of women in those select spots aren't necessarily the best choice for them, or their behaviors have gotten out of control due to progressive political beliefs in the eyes of the passport bros, have sort of become askew from how normal relations are supposed to occur. As a result, passport bros, these men that have deemed themselves passport bros, go abroad in countries that are not so Western, like say the Philippines, Thailand, Brazil, Colombia, Venezuela, Costa Rica, places like that. Decide to find women and such. That's the technical definition of the passport bros. I believe that a passport bro is someone that decides to go abroad to stay in whatever country they choose, be it Thailand, Philippines, to live, to integrate with the culture. If they utilize a different language than the native language that that person is used to, then they adopt that language. They adopt the cultural beliefs, or not necessarily have to take. They don't necessarily have to take it that far, but they integrate themselves in the culture to the point as if that they were a native of that country that they've traveled to. To become a passport bro, there's you can do it two ways, multiple ways, but I'm gonna talk about two approaches in this video. So there's the one where you can go off the deep end, right? You can travel to that country and pick up a job over in that country and work, earn the average minimum wage, and go live your life with all the experiences that you've had from your native country, and spreading your wings in this new frontier for you. That's one approach. The second approach, which is the most popular, is when you have a remote job, you have remote work from the country that you're from, earning currency from your country, be it direct deposit to your bank account, or a Cash App, or however you will get sent these funds digitally. You move to the other country and you live there as if you were a native, sure, but of course you have much more money to work with. The thing is, a lot of the countries that passport bros decide to live aren't necessarily incredibly rich countries, rich economically. A lot of these countries tend to have a lot of natural resources, right? It is interesting why the countries that have natural resources, are abundant in natural resources, tend to be poorer than countries that don't have any natural resources. That's a topic for another video. But because a lot of passport bros tend to go to a lot of these other countries that are not as strong and robust as the Western countries, having a remote job tends to go very, very far, living in those foreign countries. So that's my take on the two different approaches that one could take to become a passport bro. Due to the figures on YouTube, a lot of very popular content creators, the passport bros have created a stigma for itself that is propagated in the media as some sort of movement that that is anti-feminist, very far right, and very misogynist, which to be honest, I'll agree to some degree that it has become a little misogynist. In the comments sections of a lot of videos pertaining to the passport bros, a lot of them read, oh, I can't wait to go abroad and leave these Western women alone. Oh, I can't wait to go abroad to find myself a traditional wife. I can't wait to find a submissive woman, so on and so forth. And a lot of those comments could hinge on the borderline of misogyny. I could understand that, but talking from personal experience, having a get-together and sort of mentioning small issues pertaining to why a movement like the passport bros is even popular in the first place, draw the responses and the anger and the teeth of many that consider themselves on the opposing side. Like, for example, I like to say, yes, I am a passport bro. I do have my definition of the passport bro, not necessarily because of women. I think that it's because you could, there's a broadening of experiences that you can have by traveling and staying in a country that's not your native own. There's a guy on YouTube, Rocky in Real Time, who likes to talk about this term called geo arbitrage, which is utilizing a currency from a stronger economy and having it go far in an economy where your currency is valued much higher. There's that. Those aforementioned reasons are amongst many others, are reasons as to why I definitely will make this move to South America. Women who are incredibly desired, 3, 4, 5, 6 times that of men. They are presented with so much choice, and as a result, they basically will get into a situation or a relationship with a man, a temporary one, and the moment red flags will appear or anything negative would pop up, they automatically leave that situation and not necessarily entertaining what else this man has to offer. Even though I just made a comment that is founded in empirical data, I heard it all, and my friends that were in the room, they called me misogynist. I don't like women. Imagine that. Are you guys waiting online? You guys are not waiting? No, okay. So we gave up. It was very chilly. It is, and it's windy, and it's rainy and wet. We're waiting on the dock now. To get a ferry to whisk us back to Dumbo to warmth, shelter, comfort. So we're just on standby now. We're gonna check our schedule just to see when the next boat is gonna show up.